Well, good morning. It is Thursday morning, and yes, we are speaking about who is holding your ladder. So, who is holding your ladder? Do you know the person that holds your ladder in life for you? Now, again, God has never left us without somebody to fellowship with. And again, as I've been saying through this entire week, when Jesus went to the Father, he asked the Father to send to you Holy Spirit, to give to us Holy Spirit, including myself, as our comforter, as our counselor, as the one who walks alongside of us. But this morning, I want to ask the question, and this is what I want to talk about. Your ladder is only as secure as the structure you have placed it on. The foundation that you place your ladder upon in reaching your goals and your God-given abilities and the potential that you have in life to reach is again determined upon the foundation that you've placed it upon, and the one who is holding it sturdy below, keeping your balance as you climb the ladder of life. You see, there is a very interesting story in the Bible of twins being born into the world. Their names were Esau and Jacob who became Israel. Notice that? The story lends towards these two, and they were twins. Now listen to what Genesis chapter 25:22 says. Verse 22, it says this: two children struggled with each other in the womb. There was a struggle in the womb. The one who was going to be born first. Was it going to be Esau? Was it going to be Jacob? And so there was a struggle because Esau wanted to be first and Jacob wanted to be first. And as a result, we know that Esau is born first into the world. There was a struggle constantly. I can recall my second son, David, when Gailey was giving birth to him. Man, let me tell you, that kicked right from the beginning of those birth pains, and he kicked himself, as it were, out of the womb. It kind of reminds me of the story of the twin. He wasn't a twin, but he was alone in that womb, but he just wanted to get out. He wanted to get out into life, it must have been. So even before the two were born into this world, there was a struggle to dominate, to take control. As a mother, she was afraid for her children and asked the only one who had the answer to help her during this time, and it was God. Now God answers her. Listen to this, and this is crazy, because she had this struggle. She felt this struggle in her womb. And this is what God says: the answer in your womb will become two nations. So as she felt the struggle, God gives her this assurance: there are two nations in your tummy. Yeah, two nations that you're going to give birth to. From the very beginning, the two nations will be rivals. Notice that. They're not going to see eye to eye. Oh, you don't want to hear that of your sons, not so. I mean, twins normally are very close to each other, but these two weren't going to be. One nation will be stronger than the other. Your oldest son will serve the younger son. Notice that. The older will serve the youngest. Esau was going to serve his brother Jacob. Now, God's instructions to the older will be the one that will hold the ladder for the younger. No. Listen, if I'm born first, then I have the right to the birthright. Not so. I'm not going to be the ladder holder. No. The one who is born second is going to be it. But God says, no, it's going to be turned around. Okay, so this is going to happen. Your younger is going to be the ladder climber, and your older is going to be the one that's going to hold the ladder. You see, the devil will do everything in his power to destroy the nation Israel, a nation God has chosen to be his nation. And again, we see this in our own lives, isn't it so? That the enemy will do everything to destroy your relationship with God. He will come and he will destroy, he will rob, he will steal from you, because this is the one thing, this is the agenda that the enemy has to destroy. And again, we come back to this. We need to understand who is our ladder holder, who is the one who's going to give us the security, who's the one that's going to be there for us. And again, as I said right through this entire talk, that it's only Holy Spirit that can help you, that can hold you, that can bring that security in your life, and to be the one that can bring the balance into your life by holding your ladder as you climb through life's problems. So come on, this morning again, as I encourage you, ask Holy Spirit to be the one to hold your ladder as you climb the ladder of life. Start by Him, and you will accomplish life at the end of the day. Until tomorrow, hold on to that thought.